So, Lauren, you're asking a wonderful and very complex question. I'm going to start by saying that I, like you, used to think that we, by which I assume you're meaning us Zenis, are supposed to do things slowly, deliberately, one thing at a time. And then years ago, I saw a video of a Heiji in Japan, which is one of the head monasteries of our Soto Zen lineage, and was astounded to see a particular shot of the monks cleaning in the monastery, and they were doing it on a dead run. It was unbelievable. They were flying down a flight of stairs, wiping as fast as they could, and that kind of forced me to reframe. I was like, whoa, what's this? They aren't like getting one speck of dust at a time. They're going really, really fast. That, among other things, has made me think that Zen has nothing to do with the speed at which we do things, and everything to do with the intimacy with which we do things. And by intimacy, I mean not forming a separation between ourselves, our mind, and the activities that we're involved in. So what I think Zen calls for us to do is to immerse ourselves fully, body and mind, in whatever it is we are doing. And if that's something that's frenetic and fast-paced, then we are frenetic and fast-paced. But what we're not doing, and this is an important thing, by not separating ourselves, we're not offering resistance. Very often, the exhaustion and frustration that we feel comes from our resistance, our thoughts about, oh my God, I can't do this, or oh my God, this is awful. Kind of where we begin to add. This is what I believe the Buddha was talking about when he talked about the dukkha, or suffering. It's not the experience. It's our sort of mental reframing of the experience in a way that incorporates resistance, that creates stress. Not to say that your work probably is not exhausting, because I'm assuming that it is, and that your days may be hard. But if you're adding anything to that, in terms of, these kind of resistant thoughts, then it becomes harder and more tiring. So the best we can often do is to throw ourselves in entirely, our whole bodies, our whole minds, give it our best. Now that said, doing that, you may still find yourself uncomfortable with your job and not able to like it as much as you like. That's entirely possible. I've been in a situation myself a number of times. And unfortunately, one of the few options we have at that point is to think about changing what we're doing. Perhaps it isn't the right thing for us, or it isn't the right thing at that time of our life. The other thing I would encourage you to do is to find other times, as many as possible, when you can be quiet, when you can be contemplative, when you can, focus on doing things very slowly and mindfully. So adding that restorative element into our lives is really important. For me, that has a lot to do with nature, with getting out in the natural world. If I've had a very difficult day or a difficult week, getting in the woods or on the water or something like that really helps me recharge. So there may be options like that for you. But again, at least from my perspective, Zen is not a function of pace. It's a function of the quality of attention and the non-separated immersion in the activity. Thank you.